Hi everybody. About 5 years ago, I stained my deck, and the deck got weathered, hammered by rain, sleet, snow, sun, all sorts of elements, and now it looks pretty cruddy. So I'm going to stain my deck. I'm not doing it by the book. I might be cutting corners. You're probably going to say, hey, that's not how you do it. And I don't care. All I'm saying is, this is how I'm going to do it.
So you can see, you could just use a little facelift. It's kind of worn, crappy. Let's fix it.
You might also notice that I have a big red band on my arm, and that's because I gave blood today. You should do it too. The American Red Cross will thank you, pat myself on the back. But they told me not to do any physical activities, but I only have this weather window for a few days, so I'm doing it anyway. And if I get woozy or faint, then you'll say it's a fail video and you'll laugh. So let's get started. This is what I'm going to use to prep the deck. I'm going to do a little sanding, I'm going to do a little scraping, and I'm going to do a little cleaning. I got a hose, not pictured, for water. All I did was I gave the deck a sweepity sweep of the dirt and the dust with the push broom, and then I gave it a sand and a sand with this sandpaper mop that I made. You can buy this attachment for a stick at the Home Depot. It was pretty easy. I did get a little woozy when I was scrubbing and sanding, but I didn't faint. And then I mixed 1 part water, 1 part cleaning solution in a plastic bucket. They say don't use a metal bucket. I don't know what'll happen if you use a metal bucket. And then I just applied the solution to the deck all over the place with the same push broom, and now I'm letting it chill there for 15 minutes. And I think I'll go watch the news. Now I'm gonna give it another scrub with this push broom, which they say will do some stuff. I also decided I'm gonna have a beer, which
they said I shouldn't do, but I figured I'm a pretty groovy guy.
Now I'm gonna hose this sucker off with a hose. Here's a time-lapse video to prove it. Just look at how wet this deck is. We'll let it dry for about 24 hours, and tomorrow we'll do the stain. Look how dry this deck is. It's been about 24 hours. I'm back. My hat's on nice and backwards, so you know I'm serious. I did a light sand, I swept up all the dirt and debris, and now it's ready for the fun stuff, the stain. Now look, I'm not here to freak anyone out or anything, but yesterday when I was prepping the deck, my wife said she was visited by this red bird. And the stain color that I chose for the deck is red wood. Coincidence? So I got this attachment that screws right on to your stick, and the reason this appealed to me is because, number one, they're so cocky, they say just open to try. They're double dog daring you to open the package before you buy it. I liked it. Okay, I got my mop. I poured my stain into a tray. I like to knock out the fibers before I go. And then just go with the grain in the wood, baby.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Are you staining your deck? Yo, what's up, everybody? Are you breaking your neck? Yo, what's up, everybody? Are you wearing a brace? Yo, what's up? Cause it's all about that paper chase. Yes, I stain your deck. Yes, I stain your deck.
Okay, that's it. That's all. I'm done. I think it looks great. I'm happy with the outcome. It wasn't very expensive. It didn't take up too much time. I did about 100 square feet and I used maybe 1/3 of a gallon of the stain. I highly recommend the stick method. It was awesome. It saved me a lot of time. It made it easy. I'm gonna wait for this sucker to dry for 24 hours. That's how I did it.
Yes, I stain your deck.